Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to click that like button, click that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and Druuill Nation. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. What they say has no power over you. They will try to make you out to be the worst person imaginable. They feel that bad about themselves that they have to project onto others. Don't allow them to project onto you. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. You are a great person, and they want you to get rid of that version of yourself by making you feel worse than good, worse than great, worse than anything you can imagine. Their words don't have any power over you. They're going to try to say things to make you feel bad about who you are because the person that you are makes them feel bad about themselves. They can't stand the look of you. They can't stand to look at you. They can't stand you at all. You see, we're on track. The train is just letting us know that we're right on track. Don't allow them to make you feel what you aren't. What they say is not a reflection of who you are. When people say ignorant, rude things and they have some nasty comments, what that truly is a reflection of themselves and how they feel about themselves when they look in the mirror. When people look in the mirror, there's a track. Funny how that train just passed by. There's a track that plays in their mind. And that track that plays in their mind is the same old song that's been playing around in their mind for their whole entire life, which has caused them to treat themselves in such a way to where now they want to treat you in such a way. They have a track in their mind just playing, and it's saying nothing but negative things. So when they get around someone like you, it's very easy for them to project how they feel about themselves onto you. And it's almost like they can't help it when it comes to you. With other people, they could hide it. They could cover it up. They can act like it's not there. But when it's you, they have to almost immediately come out of pocket and be disrespectful. It's because you vibrate really high. Your vibes are really high. And the good energy that you have, they feel it, but they still have to disrespect you. Your good energy even makes them feel good. That's why they have to come at you the way they do. When you make them feel good, they see that it's something special about you, but they can't get over how they truly feel about you. The hate that they have and the envy that they have, it always boils up to the surface like hot steam on a stove with a pot of water. You ever boiled water, making noodles, getting your noodles ready? How the hot steam and the bubbles always rise to the surface? That's what happens to them when they get around you and they get in your presence. They become hot. They become angry. And all that negative energy that they have just rises to the surface, just bubbling up. And when the steam starts to come out of the pot, that's when they start to come out themselves with their mean, nasty, negative comments. They just can't keep them to themselves. But they truly don't feel that way about you. They truly don't feel that way about you. They may speak to you that way. It's only because they don't understand how come you don't feel like them. They don't understand how you don't feel like them. They don't understand how come they feel bad and you don't. They don't understand why you're happy and they're not. Why they're miserable and you're not. So don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. They see you're not like them. They see that you are in a totally different realm, in a totally different dimension. You are in a heavenly mind state, a heaven mind state, a positive mind state, a blessed mind state. And what do they have to do? The negativity in them, the devil in them has to try to bring you up out of it. That demon comes out showing its ugly head. They really aren't that bad of a person until they start to act out of pocket and they show you who they truly are. Whoever you are when you don't work on yourself is who you truly are. That's why most of us spend most of our time to ourselves, working on ourselves, trying to improve ourselves. It's always good to improve yourself if you're not who you want to be, because when you are around other people, it's going to show. And it's best that if you aren't what you want to be, you stay to yourself so you can work on yourself and improve yourself. Why go around other people just to be miserable and bring them down on purpose? You're having a bad day, that's one thing. You're a little upset about something that you're going through, that's even one thing. But to continuously find fault in other people because of that, that's a whole different ball game that we're not going to play. I'm not putting on the uniform. I'm not picking up the bat. I'm not putting on the hat. I'm not even up the bat. I'm not even going to wear a catcher's mitt. I'm not in outfield, left field, right field. I'm not even in the stands. I'm not even watching that game from a distance. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. They want to make you out to be this bad person. They want to make you out to be a negative person because that's who they are. They have to self-project onto you because it makes them feel better about who they are. That is the true definition of misery loves company, because they don't want to be alone. And they feel that they don't have to be alone, especially if there's someone that they could take out how they feel on in their presence. But they're going to have to work on themselves because that's not going to be you. You're not going to allow that to be you. You're not going to allow them to do that to you. You're not going to allow that to happen. Whether you have to silence them by ignoring them, or whether you have to deliberately tell them that that's not going to happen. You are going to make sure that it doesn't happen. Sometimes when people go to try to treat you a certain way, you have to teach them how to treat you. And whether you have to do that with silence or whether you stand up for yourself, you're not going to take it either way. You are going to let them know that they don't have any power over you. What they say has no power over you. They don't have the right to speak to you any type of way. And what they say has no control over you. It has no power over you. The things that they try to say to you, the person that they're trying to be, they're trying to act like someone that comes off as powerful. Really, what they're really showing is weakness. Because you have to keep in mind, they have something that they're dealing with that they're not handling. And they want somebody else to suffer because of that. Are you going to are you going to allow somebody to make you suffer because of what they're going through? No, you're not. You're not going to allow somebody to make you suffer because they're unhappy with who they are. Now, you can ignore them, but when it gets too in your face, you will have to speak up for yourself. You will have to let this person know that that's not going down here. We're not taking that. You got to take that back to Chiselhurst, because I'm not the one. You're not the one. We are not the one. So whatever they thought they were going to do, just let them know in a calm fashion or manner that that won't be tolerated here. Yeah, I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate that type of behavior. If you want to add that onto it, but I would just say I don't tolerate that, and then keep it moving. That'd be what? They'll be confused. Won't know what to do. I don't tolerate that. They'll know. They'll know exactly what you mean. You don't have to get emotional. You don't have to get angry back. You don't have to match their energy. You can stay calm, cool, and collect and show yourself the utmost respect. I don't tolerate that. And then ignore them for the rest of the time that they're around you. Only if you have to speak. Only if it gets up close and personal. But for the majority of these things, you could just ignore them and act like that person's not even there. And that's how you don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. What they say has no power over you, so don't react. Don't get upset. They're going to try to push your buttons because they see you as a calm, cool, collect individual. They're going to try to bring you out of that state. They're going to try to make you feel how they feel. That's their end goal. Try to take someone that's peaceful, relaxed, and try to get you out of character. They take pride in that because they don't know how you don't feel how they feel. And some of these people will not stop until they get you to feel how they feel. It's just misery. It's just unhappiness. You figured out how to let go of misery. You figured out how to let go of unhappiness. You even figured out how to stop people from playing with you when they feel like they could just treat you any kind of way. Because that type of behavior won't be tolerated. Whether you have to let them know that or whether you have to show that, they'll get the message. They'll get the point. So don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. You're a great person. You aren't a bad person. There's nothing wrong with you. People who are dealing with things try to use other people as a scapegoat. They feel some type of way, they want to scapegoat others and make them feel some type of way. But that's not going to happen to you. You're not going to allow that to happen to you. You're not going to allow what they say to affect you in the way that they want. They tried, but they failed. They didn't complete the mission. Mission incomplete. Because your brain doesn't compute that. You're not picking up what they're putting down. You looked at it and left it right on the ground. And they will get upset. They'll get mad, suck their teeth, catch an attitude when you don't give them what they want. But that is too bad. They don't deserve that from you. You tried to show them love. You got good positive energy, and they don't like you for that. That is their problem. Whatever they're dealing with, they have to continue to deal with it. When you engage them, now you're dealing with it. You don't have to engage people. Be brief, short, blunt, and direct. Whether if it's face to face and you gotta look this person in the eye, A lot of these situations happen at work where you just have to stand your ground. So wherever you have to stand your ground, once you let them know that you don't tolerate that type of behavior, they usually back down because this person is really afraid. This person is really fragile. This person is really scared. This person is really mentally weak. And don't you forget it. They're coming off as somebody that's not that way, but that's who they are. A scared, weak, soft person. And your toughness is disturbing them. Your strength is disturbing them. They try to test you, you are going to pass it with flying colors. They're testing the wrong one. You are the master. You have mastered these types of situations. Everything that has to do with these types of people, you have mastered it. You have mastered them. You know them inside and out. So don't let them try to make you out to be what you're not. You're not how they're going to try to make you feel. You're not what they have said about you. You're not what they will try to say about you. You're not the anger that they even try to make you feel. Whether they have something to say or whether it's something that they do, you don't have anything to do with them. That is all 100% them and how they're feeling, and they're having a terrible day. And they're terrible. They cannot take their terrible day out on you because you won't allow it. You won't stand for it. You won't take that. Take that, take that. They're going to have to take that, take that. That behavior, that attitude, that negative energy, it all belongs to them. If they make you feel some type of way, you detach. They want somebody to argue with them. They want somebody to get into a fight with them. They want somebody to go back and forth with them because that would give them power. Somebody else is going to have a bad day with me. I'm not going to be the only one having a bad day. No, you are going to be the only one having a bad day. You are going to be the only one who's miserable. You're not taking that energy in. You are rebuking that spirit. You are rebuking that demon. Their energy is not more powerful than your energy. Don't forget that. You are the strong one. You are the chosen one. You are the brave one. You are the wise one. You are the strong one. They're not more powerful than you. No matter what they say or what they do, it has no power over you. Stay focused. Show them how weak they are. Your silence is your strength. Only speak when you have to. Only say something when you have to, if you must. If they make it so, you have to. But if not, your silence is your strength. And the fact that they're unable to get underneath your skin or get to you will drive them crazy. The more they try to get to you, they're going crazy. They're losing their mind. They're losing their wits. What they're trying to do to affect you is not working. They're running out of options. They're playing themselves and they're making themselves look a fool, trying to get to you, trying to make you out to be what you're not. You're not someone that they could make react. You're not someone that they could get on their nerves. You're not someone who's going to go back and forth with them. You're not someone who gives them what they want, an argument, supply, an attitude. They can't take you there. You recognize them for who they are, a weak, fragile person. This person is weak coming up against you. They're weak. They're not strong. Don't forget it. They are powerless to you. You have all the power. You are almighty. You get your power from the Almighty. Don't you forget it. God's children are mighty. People who put God first are mighty. They're messing with the wrong one. You are protected. Whether they recognize that or not, whether they accept that or not, they're playing a game that they're going to lose. They're playing a losing game that they already lost. They can't win. Keep that in mind. They cannot win. Whatever they think they were trying to do, it's not going to work. Whatever they thought they were going to be successful in, they're going to fail. Whatever they thought they were going to try to trap you in, they fell in the trap. They're trapped by their own negative attitude, by their own negative ways. What they said about you is not true. What they tried to do to you, it's not going to work. You don't feel it. You cut them off. You block them off. You sealed them off. You put a force field of light around yourself. You laugh at them and what they try to do. You can't even hold back your laughter. You laugh so hard at every attempt. Every attempt they try, you laugh. They try to come up with something new. You can't help but laugh. These people are comical. They're funny to you. You have put so much distance between you and their negative energy, it's not even funny. Doesn't matter where they're at. Doesn't matter if they work with you, live near you. Doesn't matter if they try to gang stalk you. Doesn't matter if they're an energy vampire. You done put some space on that thing. And you got a force field of light surrounding you, protecting you, guiding you, governing you. Above you, beneath you, around you, beside you, in the front of you, in the back of you. You are protected and never neglected. God's chosen one. Whatever they thought they were going to accomplish, they better try that stuff with somebody else. They better try somebody else. They better try another person. They better not try anybody. But for the sakes of things, of not knowing who they're dealing with, they better leave you alone. They better leave you alone because they don't know what type of trouble they're getting themselves into. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. What they say has no power over you. It has no power over you. Don't give it any power. Don't give it any strength. The things that they say are powerless. They are weak. They're mentally weak. Their energy is weak. They can't harm you. There's nothing that they can do to stop you. There's nothing that they can say that will stop you. You move in truth. You move with the light. You move with power. You have the spirit of power. You don't deal with weakness. You have the spirit of strength. You don't deal with anything other than that. You have power and you have strength. There's nothing that they have that you don't have. They better leave you be. They're barking up the wrong tree. Everything that they try to do, anything that they try to do, is going to fall back against them. It's going to come crashing down right on them. They're going to be the one mad. They're going to be the one angry. They're going to be the one destroyed. They're going to be the one hurt. They're going to be the one without opportunities, broke, upset, frustrated, mad, things not going right in their life. It's going to be them, not you. Affirm this right now. They already lost. They're sick, upset, defeated, angry, pissed off. They can't win against you. They'll never be able to overcome you. They'll never be able to overpower you. They'll never be able to outsmart you. They may think they have their little game, their little wits, their little antics. They've already lost. They'll never win. They'll never beat you. They don't know who they're playing up against. They don't know who you have on your team. They don't know you're on the winning team. You're on the dream team. They can try all they want. They will not be successful. They made a huge mistake. What they thought was going to happen is only going to happen to them. They might have had this brilliant plot, this brilliant idea, but it's so brilliant it's going to happen to them and not you. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. You don't have to feel bad because this person is a hater. This person may be watching you. So what? Oh, well. Let them watch. They're going to have to watch you be great. You release the negativity from the evil eye and you return it to sender. You release the negativity from the plot that they tried to plan, the scheme that they tried to put in place. You return it to sender. Don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. What they say has no power over you. They might say you're a bad person. They might say you're a negative person. Why? Because you don't talk to them, because you don't do what they want, because you don't allow them to zap you of your energy, because you don't allow them to come into your world and be a negative person. Whatever they has to say is no good. Whatever they have to say, it's not true. Whatever they have to say is powerless. The slander, the evil, the demonic things they say, the negative prayers, the negative spells, the witchcraft, it's all going to fall back on them. You are strong in the spirit realm. You are strong in the spirit, which gives you strength even in this physical realm. God will take care of them. God will fight your battle for you. God will remove the negativity out of your life. All you have to do is stay focused on Him. All you have to do is stay focused on your purpose. All you have to do is keep doing what God wants you to do. And these people will fall to the left. They will fall to the right. They will fall by the wayside. They will be utterly destroyed. All you have to do is keep doing you. Keep being the person that you know you are, and don't allow them to make you out to be what you're not. They may say something. It has no power over you. They may do something. It can't affect you like they think it will. You're strong. You're powerful. You are almighty. You dwell in the secret place of the Most High. They could try all they want, but they're going to fail just as bad. They're going to fail just as much. Everything that they try to do to you is going to happen to them. Whatever they said about you, they really mean it about themselves. All that evil and negativity they said about you, they mean it about themselves. They try to tear you down, but guess what? They only tore themselves down. What they say is a reflection of themselves. What they said was a reflection of them, saying all these bad things about you, talking about you, saying this and saying that. They're only talking about themselves. They really feel that way about themselves. And they want to try to find somebody else to make feel bad because they're doing so terrible. They're in so much pain and so much hurt. They want to have somebody else in so much pain and so much hurt, but it's not you. You're not going to allow it. You're not going to allow what they say to have any power over you. You're too strong. They already lost. What they say is really about them. Whatever they say, they have an invisible mirror pointing back at them. Everything that they spoke, whether it was negative, whether it was evil, whether if it was a curse, whether if it was a spell, it's coming right back towards them. It's reversed. All the trouble that they tried to bring your way is going to trouble them. All the evil they tried to bring your way is going to be evil to them. All the wickedness they tried to bring your way, now they're going to be dealing with that same wickedness, crying out for help, wondering why they're going through so much anguish and so much pain and so much misfortune. They shouldn't have wished it on somebody else. They shouldn't have tried to bring it on somebody else. They shouldn't have tried to put it on somebody else. Now they're the one that has to deal with it. They're the one that has to go through it. They thought you were going to have to go through all that. They thought they were going to be able to put you through hell. Guess what? They're the ones that have to go through hell. They're the ones that have to suffer. They have to suffer their own fate. They put it out, it's coming right back immediately with speed. They wanted you to lose, they lost. They didn't want you to win, now they won't win. They're going to go through whatever they wanted to put you through. They're going to be the one that has to deal with it. And you're going to keep that smile on your face. You're going to be able to stay happy. You're going to be able to continue on and move forward with your life while this person stays stuck. They hate your joy. They hate your peace. They hate your self-love. They hate to see you vibrating on a high frequency. All you need to know is that God is going to fight this for you. You are protected. You got angels warring for you right now. You got angels battling for you right now. It's wars and fights and battles taking and scuffles taking place right now that you can't even see. They're going to end up on the losing end. You're going to end up on the winning end. They're going to become the tail. You're going to become the head. You don't have to worry at all. God got this and God got you. You don't have to let this bother your mind at all. Whatever they try to do to bother you, now they're going to be bothered. You're going to be the one that's unbothered. You're going to remain unbothered. They may try to get on your nerves. You can immediately send it back. You can immediately choose to let it go. You can immediately choose not to welcome those feelings of negativity because you aren't your emotions. Send it right back immediately. Let them be destroyed by their own negativity. Energy is nothing but positivity or negativity